Hello and welcome. Straighten myself out here, I think. How's everybody doing? I don't. My t-shirt's a little big, and now it's all cattywampus, and it's not straight. Got issues. Hey Francis. Hey Care Bear. I just heard Merlin here. Where are you? Where'd you go, Merlin? I think I gave him some more food for dinner. He eats a little bit at a time. It has to be fresh. Hey Jenny. Oh, so Christmas is over. All the prep, all the bruja, all the wrapping, all this, all that, one day. Oh well, it's still the holiday season, but at least that one is done. Yes. You didn't even, you realized it was Saturday. I was like that last week. It was all lost in my days. Didn't know what, I had to look at the phone. What did we? Yeah, it's been that kind of a week. Hey, Tiger's Eyes. And Francis and Jenny 56, Jenny Berlin. Well, we got through it, right? We got to the Christmas, and now we have a new moon to look forward to. Today's the 28th, and new moon's in 2 days. And it's going to be in Capricorn. So this year is almost over. A couple more days. That's it. It's going to be bye-bye 2024 and welcoming 2025. Now, because 2025, if you add the number 5, 2, and 2, it equals 9. It's going to be a 9-year for the whole planet, for everybody. But if you want to get the specific in numerology, you have to find out where you are in the 9-year cycle. But the number 9 for a lot of the universe, the planet, everybody's going to be finishing things, ending things, projects you started, you'll want to finish. It's going to be a year of really getting into yourself and finding out what works for you, what doesn't. It's going to be a year of letting go of things that does not serve you, does not make you happy. Remember, years, they go in cycles. And after this, after the 2025, it's going to be a lot of new beginnings. There will be some this year in 2025 as well, but there's going to be a lot more newer stuff near the end of the year. So that being said, there's a lot of changes. We thought we've seen changes in 2024. Well, be prepared that there's going to be a lot more changes in 2025. A lot more. You just saw an orb. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, because, I just saw another one behind me. Yeah. Yeah, it is 9 for being responsible. 9, if you're in numerology, if you're a number 9 life path, you have a lot of responsibility. Most number 9 life path feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulder. And it goes out as well with the zodiac sign, and there's a lot more to it than that, but definitely. Yes, you got good changes for sure. We've seen some good changes, but more is coming. We have to, try to do the best we can. But we gotta release what no longer serves us. I mean, just little things. I love pens. I've got a purple one here. I had a pink one. I've got some that are gold. Anyway, I've got a stack of pens here that I found. I've got another stack. I'm gonna get rid of some. I don't write as much as I type, and I'm not gonna need all of these. So it's gonna be clearing out some stuff that we got too much. You don't know what your life path is? Okay, so what you do, Kristen, is you add your day of birth. Okay, that is a number. And if it's like 11, you put 1 plus 1. If it's a 9, you put 9. That's your day of birth. Now you put the month. Same thing. If it's a 5, you put a 5. But if you're born in December, you're going to put a plus 1, plus 2. And then the year. 1 plus 9 plus whatever the other 2 digits are. You add this all up. Okay, then you're going to get a number. It'll probably be a double digit. So if you get, example, 36, Then you'll add the 3 and the 6. That will be a 9. That means your life path is a 9. You add all your numbers. The only ones you don't break down, not necessarily, is the master number. Like if you're in 11, a 22, or 33, that's a master number. Okay. Now, Dan Millman wrote a book on life path numbers, and you can Google it too. But the life path numbers from Dan Millman is an excellent book. I have it. I love it. But you can Google it. Okay, my life path is such and such, and then find out what it is. I did a video here one time talking about life path numbers and what each kind of represents. So, yeah, but it's a good book. I have it. I think I can reach it. Where? No, that's Course in Miracle. Where? Oh, it's at the end there. Okay. Okay, that's a different one. Where's my Dan Millman? I know I brought it out to class to show them. I might have it somewhere. Somewhere in here, and I can't see it because I don't have enough light. Jeez. Oh, there it is. This is the one I was looking for. It's the life you were meant to live. Hi, baby. Hi, baby Luna. Hi, Luna. Hi, baby girl. Go see Daddy. Merlin was up here. He won lots of 11s this morning. So this is The Life You Were Born to Live by Dan Millman. You're a 3, so everything comes up to a 3. So a number life 3, you have to watch out for getting down on yourself, kind of, getting depressed. A lot of challenges are for life 3. I have a 3 in my number, but I'm not a 3. And this here will tell you, let me see here, I'll try to find one, give you a little bit of information. So number 3, you have the positive and negative, because everybody's got, the shadow side and the light side. So 3 is about expression and sensitivity. In the positive, people that are number 3 will engage in heartfelt, uplifting impressions, communicates with inspiration, sensitivity, and joy. But when the number 3 relates gets down on themselves and get into the negative, they feel depressed, they feel disappointed, they're overly sensitive, complains and criticizes, and filled with self-doubt. So this book not only tells you what your life path is, but it tells you how to remedy some of the negative stuff. So it's a very, very good book. I highly recommend it. So let's see here. I'll give you a little bit more information. Life path. 6, 5. I'm getting there. 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. So 3. Imagine a rosebud with its petal closed over a glowing heart filled with passionate feelings, but not yet showing itself in its full beauty. Not until the blossom opens. It remains closed by doubt. How does a self-doubt affect your life? Do you express your feelings openly, or do you hide, like the heart in the rosebuds? So all great discoveries are made by those whose feelings run ahead of their thinking. That was C.H. Parker's. And in your life purpose, you're here to utilize your emotional sensitivity to bring positive, heartfelt self-expression into the world. Because our life purpose entails challenges, the 3s must first confront issues of blocked and distorted expression, as well as emotional oversensitivities and associated self-doubt. But the primary life purpose, whether you're 12-3 or 21-3 or 30 and then a 3, all those with a 3 in their birth number come into this world with powerful expressive drives. So true. So since our life purpose isn't what comes easiest, the 3 also face distinct issues associated with your sensitive emotional nature, self-doubt, fear of expression, tendency to manipulate rather than state their feelings directly. Then it tells you your challenges on the path, how to overcome, the essence of expression and sensitivity. It tells you other qualities and issues, and at the summit, the potential and the destiny, what you're good at. Action checklists, accessing expression sensitivity. There is another page somewhere in this book that tells you how many celebrities are number 3s and how what they are, their talents, what your talents are. It does talk about that. So that would be having to figure out if you're a 12-3 or a 30-303. And then it goes into every detail: relationships, talents, keys to fulfilling your destiny. Anyway, I don't get anything to just promote this book. It's a really good book, but I'm sure you can find some of the stuff online. But there, you're welcome. There's a lot of, yeah, let's go with that, right? All set. Al says 5. Google Al says 5. Well, like I said, you have to put your numbers together. So your month, if you're born in on the 12th month, you put 1 plus 2. You don't put 12. And then the date. Break that down. All single digits with the year. 1, 9. If you're born in the 50s, 60s, you add that up. Add the total number one by one. And then whatever you get, you break that down to a single digit, unless it's an 11, 22, or 33, or master number. Okay, let me see here. So you got a 3, 14, 56. So it said the sounds. So you're born on the 3/4/1956. Well, I get 29, so 29 would be 11. But because, yeah, you'd be a master number. Yeah. So a master number is different. Master number, you can look at, you're double 1. You can look at the number 1, what that means, but you're a master number 11. That's what you are. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Jen. Jen 56, you're an 11. You lost connection, Francis? That's not good. Yeah. Glad you're a positive person. Yeah, we all strive to be here to be positive, right? Chris, you got 5. Oh, now you got 5. Okay, so if you got a 5, it's going to be a lot of challenges for sure. Yeah. So when you start, so you're a 6. Okay, Kristen, are you a 6 or a 5? If you had 24 and 2 and 4, what about the year? You have to add the year. So like Jenny 56 here, she gave the month and then the date and then the year. So there was number 3 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 5 plus 6. And then you get a total of 29, and you got to break that down. There's no life past 29. It's part of it, but it's not. So in the book, you look at 29, 11. 11 is your life path. But you look at 29 because you have the 2 and the 9. It gives you more information about your life path and your talents and skills and stuff like that. Yeah. You can still do math. Yay! Yeah, the life path 11. I have a friend of mine. I think my book goes to 22, but she's a life path 33, and I thought, I don't know if there's life path 33, but you can look at 6, but it is definitely life path 33 for her. So let me see here. Because like I said, let's give you an example here. If somebody were to say they're a 7, are they a 34/7 or 43/7? Because the other numbers have something to do with it. So you are 29/11. Let's see if I can get that somewhere. 27/9. Oh, the mind goes somewhere. Okay. And they have all kinds of law, discipline, law of, different things that you can look into. Let's see if I can find that. No, 11 in there. I don't know if I do. I haven't opened it up in a while. It's about 27/9, 36/9, 45/9. All of that doesn't have the 11, I don't think, in my book. But it does talk about it. I know that. Just can't find it right now. Do they have that in front? Oh, okay. So working with the 47/11. So you're 11, so 29/11. I have to find 29/11. This is 47/11. 38/11. So we're gotta get there. 2911. So 2911, you have 11, which is double creativity and confidence. Number 9 is part of your master number. It's integrity and wisdom. And number 2 is cooperation and balance. So this is a really good book. Like I said, it's got, I don't know if it's too bright, 2911. So you go to 2911 and then 11 as well. So this would give you more information about understanding your life purpose, not only what it is, it tells you about your health. It tells you if you, the working on the positive, working negative, life path issues, relationships, work, talents, finance. Some well-known 2911s with them, Judith Anderson, J. Paul Getty, Bob Hope, Harry Houdini, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Edgar R. Murrow, Edgar Allan Poe, Alice Walker, Harry Kissinger. There's a few other names I'm not sure of, but there's a lot of information. And then keys to fulfilling your destiny. They've got guidelines, they've got recommendations, useful questions, deepening your understanding, because it's two-part. For 11s, they need to understand the spiritual law, the leverage to change your life. That's one of the laws. And all the laws are in the book, which helps you with your destiny to fulfill it. And so it's a very interesting book. It's a very interesting book, to say the least. You're a good companion, for sure. Yes, you're a good company. I did too. I never seen them before. You want to be Bob Hope? You saw another orb? Oh, they're around. They're around for sure. And it's weird. I'm talking about this, and I took this deck out today because it said something about Path of the Soul. I think it pulled this card this morning. So I'm going to do Path of the Soul cards. Spirits they're chit-chatting, but my ears are just like full. I can't really make out anything, so we'll see. Yeah. You're very welcome, Jenny. Yeah, it's a matter of, putting that together. And it helps. Anything you can find out about yourself, whether you're doing numerology, you're finding your life path. Gwyneth has your number, talks about not only your life path, that's the major one, but there's also a name path and soul number and all that. And I've done all of that for me. So it's kind of interesting. It helps you understand really who you are. And you think, yeah, I do have that talent. Oh, yeah, I do kind of like that. It's a little more than astrology. Astrology, unless you have your birth chart done, it's very basic. It's just, and you can have two people born on the same day, the same afternoon, same year, but raised by different parents and be quite different. My sister met somebody born the same day as me, the same month, the same year. And she's nowhere like me. So I'm unique. What can I say, right? Everybody's unique. No, I'm just kidding. She's very, very different. Probably her upbringing had a lot to do with it as well. So that's what I think. Yeah. So, yeah. I see something going on there. What's going on? All right. Okay. So let's pull some cards. Yeah, I'm unique here. That's what I say. God's not finished with me yet, I guess. So this is for Francis, number 23. Francis. I should pull the names so I know who I'm doing here. It's Francis, number 23. Life path. Path of the soul, not life path. Sorry, I'm on the life path here. But path of the soul. 23 says magical. So 23 is magical. Embrace the magic within all of your day-to-day experiences, Francis. Think back to the days of childhood, when anything could happen. Begin to expect the unexpected. Many small yet wonderful surprises are coming your way. This is the calling of the universe to return to childlike wonder and belief that anything can happen. Look for the magical in the mundane and watch as life transforms from the ordinary into the mystical adventure of the unexpected. That's for you. Hey, for Princess. All right, Care Bear, you are next. I ate too many sweets on the holidays. I thought that's the holidays. Yeah, well, one day of sweets, not the whole week. I paid for it. Oh, I think there's something else going on in the back there. I'm busy tonight. But anyways, I'm back to behaving. Because my stomach was like, not good. All right. Good to have sweets, but not doesn't like my body. All right. So, Carrie, woo, you ate too much manicotti, gave me acid reflux. Yeah, I had to take Pepto Bismol yesterday. I refused to take anything, but yesterday I had no choice. It was evening before I went to bed, and I was like, oh, this head hurts so bad. And for me, it's a little bit of the greasy food that some of the stuff I found the turkey a bit greasy, but um, it was a lot of the sweets, a lot of sugar, a lot of homemade, stuff. Next year, what I might be making is going to be with erythritol. It's going to be, it won't be real sugar, won't be as bad. I'm going to make the Yule log again, but I'm not going to have like butter tarts and yeah, I had whipped cream, cheesecake, and yeah, no, note to self. I put it down in my phone. Remember last year you paid for it. It was worth it. I maybe a little bit, a little bit. All right. This is for Carrie. Carrie, this is work. Work, work, work. You know that song? Work, work, work. No. I don't know, but it just came up. Just work, work, work. This card relates to work, Carrie. It describes working at what you are really here to do. It is about combining all of your knowledge and gifts on both on the physical and spiritual plane and utilizing both as a means of earning a living. Pay attention. If you're not sure what it is you are really here to do, this card is asking you to take action and the rest will follow. You know what to do. Just take action and guides and angels will be there to help you. The two worlds have come into alignment and time has come. This card can also show you that you are on the right path. Everything is in proper balance. Two worlds. Looks like two eyes. Yeah, I love manicotti as long as it's gluten-free. But I do better with very low carb. Like, well, I say low, maybe 20 grams. I didn't even count. There's no way to count. All the cards want to come. This is for your daughter, Lauren. Every time for her, there's always more stuff wants to come. Okay, Lauren. Cards. Path of the Soul, Destiny card for Lauren. That's Carrie's daughter. And for her, it's number 37. Didn't I pull 37 this morning? I think I did. Did I? Maybe. I did. Yeah, I think I did. I pulled some cards this morning. Let's pick a card. And this is consciousness. It's a powerful card of change, not physically, but mentally on the subconscious level. There's a healing of your thought process, old patterns, and way of being. There's a large spiritual force working with you right now to help you rebalance the mental body. You're finding greater clarity and new ways of dealing with life experiences. Your inner work has brought you here. You are in the flow of healing. This is a powerful step toward becoming and outwardly expressing your true state of being. She's here. I know. She's always there. You go, Lauren. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You're welcome, Lauren. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna go see if Kristen Gallo. What do I have here? Destiny. Whoa, you too. You're looking for more answers. More cards want to jump out at me. Okay, for Kristen, number 21 is. So it's a cute deck. I wish there was some writing on the card. I have to pull out the little booklet. This is card 21, which means connections. You are opening to the vast knowledge and information obtained through previous lives to help you on your path in this life. The knowledge coming to you now will help you in understanding who you are, who you've been, and who you are becoming. Seeing your connection to those people who are in your life today is helping you to understand the important roles we play in each other's lives. This is a time of fulfilling soul agreements and releasing old karma. I do have a deck that's past life. Yeah, you're an old soul. So if you had several past life, I'm getting like 7. So you've had several. The universe is always bossy to you. Yeah, because they try to push you in the right direction. And sometimes when we ask for help, but we don't listen, they'll try and help us and help us and help us. And then they say, okay, it's time. This is a soul agreement. This is a contract. We've given her enough time. All right. Bang. You wake up and it's like, what happened? Well, that's what happened. It's like the tower card. Just slam into your life. You dream about some of your old lives. Yeah. I'm getting 7. I get a number 7. Like there's 7 lives. And out of there's probably a couple that affects something that's going on in your life today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Gen 56. 1056. Oh my gosh, I got number 10 again. We read number 10 for, I think it was Carrie. Well, let's pull another one, just in case. But Carrie, so it's about, working, you know what to do, and they're going to support you, but you need to take this a step. You need to just move forth. And it could tell you you're on the right path. But let's take another one here for Gen 56. Number 9. Yeah, because number 10 was working. Now it's number 9. That's pretty close. Okay, number 9, light within. You are awakening to your inner light and opening to new level of spiritual understanding and awareness. Guides and teachers are working with you to assist you in this awakening. Support is coming in the human form as well. So those who are knowledgeable and experienced will be there to offer their support as needed. The main color of green in the card shows that to know our own inner light is to know our heart. Enjoy the experience, stay connected, and the rest will happen naturally. Yeah, there goes. Follow your heart, right? Green is definitely a healing color, healing emotions connected to the heart chakra. Yeah. And that was for Gen 56. I don't know if Tiger's Eye is still here. I know Frances said she disconnected earlier and come back, but Tiger's Eye was here. I'm going to pull a card for her. Oh, there you are. Okay. Because there's a lot of writing I can't see. Ooh, I like this card, but I forget what it is. It's beautiful. Beautiful card. Nature. And that is for you, Tiger's Eyes. That's too far. If I bring it too close, it's hard to see. I want to see if you can see it well. It is time to return to nature and reconnect. Enjoy the scent of flowers. Walk quietly by the ocean. That's if you live near the ocean. Could be a river, creek, brook, lake. Hug a tree. There's going to be a tree somewhere. Get rooted in the core of Mother Earth. It is time for a look within. Nature will bring you back on track. Watch, listen, breathe, connect. Feel the pulse of life streaming throughout, fully and naturally. Through our heart, we are connected to all things, including our higher self. Sit quiet, your mind, place your hand on your heart and connect. It is here that you will find your truth. And some meditations are really wonderful and help you to do that. I don't care what people think. I hug trees. What are they going to think? Who cares what they think? So let them think you're weird. Everybody's weird in their own unique way. You hug the tree, say, I'm just checking. Just checking the tree. I've done it. I know the first few times I did it, I was like that too. The first few times I hugged the tree, I was like looking around if people are going to see me. No, I don't care. Sometimes I can go with Luna and I'll put my hand on the tree, kind of rest like that. But they want you to give a hug. But once you're connected again and you go out once in a while, you just put your hand on the tree. Yeah. Gives people something to talk about. People have to talk, right? So, did you see that lady? She was hanging the tree. Yeah, and it's not doing something bad. D, you must be on watching on TV. I'm going to pull a card for you, D. You're welcome. Apparently, they say that we are not. It's none of our business what people think of us, right? People are people, right? So D, number 22, 22, 2. Cosmos of the heart. What's for you, D? You are now being called to embark on a new path in your journey. This is an inner path. It is the path of your heart. It is here where you are discovering your greatest strength of all, that deep connection to your higher self and your inner guidance. Others may be surprised by your choices. They may even react strongly to them. Do not allow this to stop you. Send those individuals loving energy and continue on letting your heart direct the way. Take note of the synchronistic events occurring around you as life unfolds in its own divine way. That's a pretty good card. And D definitely deserves a new change, new beginnings, new everything, right? Lynn, I don't know if you're watching or if you're working. I'm going to put one for D. Just did one for D. Now I'm going to do one for Lynn. Oh, Lynn. It's a couple of Lynn. Lynn, I've got 2 cards that jumped out here. I'm going to do it again, okay? I've got 37, which I talked about, and I've got 21. So I'm going to do, my goodness. They all want to jump. Again, 2 cards. Lynn, what do you need to know? Give me a shout. Send me a text. Something's going on. Am I getting weak in the fingers? What the heck? Okay, Lynn, see which one. If another one came back. Well, 21 came out earlier, that's for sure. So we'll go with 21 because 37 and 21 come out. I think we did 21 earlier. It's about connections. You are opening to the vast knowledge and information obtained through previous lives again. So Lynn is an old soul. I've known Lynn for quite a few years. And you're connecting. And when she meditates, she goes deep and she sees things that it takes a while to meditate and see the things she sees and how deep and she goes. The knowledge coming to you now will help you in understanding who you are. Lynn knows who she is, but I think she's changing spiritually, developing higher consciousness. And I think this card just to let you know that not so much of who you are, but who you're becoming, definitely. Seeing your connection to those people who are in your life today is helping you to understand important roles that we each play in each other's lives. It's a time of fulfilling soul agreements and releasing old karma. Definitely. Soul agreements. Those are the contracts. Those are things we apparently have agreed to come and do and learn, and we forget about it. And but when those things come up, there's no way around it. You gotta do it. And the cards, they just want to come out, all of them. I'm gonna start reading each one of them. Anybody else that I forget anybody? There was Jenny Berlin. She was here earlier. I didn't do Jenny Berlin. I did Jenny 56. Let's do Jenny Berlin. Yeah, they all want to. All the cards want to participate in something. Okay, 17. This is for Jenny Berlin. Treasures. What was once hidden from view can now be seen. Laying within you are many inner treasures and gifts. This is your time of discovery. You have special and unique skills that you have hidden, like pearls in a shell. It is happening now. Stay grounded and clear. The spiral in the card shows the universal energies are working with you to help uncover what lies within. Understand, however, that once fully uncovered, you will be asked to use these gifts in service to others and the planet. She said she had to leave. Well, if she comes back later and sees this, there's a couple more herbs. So true for her, Francis? Yeah, well, you let her know that she looks at around the time, about half an hour in or something, it's a card for her. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of orbs tonight. I was going to burn some incense, but I came downstairs and I didn't have time. But I did spray my one spray that kind of clears the room of any unwanted energies. Not that it has, but I think my cat slept in here pretty much all, the most of the day. But yeah, you'll try. You will. Thank you. Oh, thank you. They put TRY. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So these are, the path of the soul, destiny cards, and it's by Cheryl Lee Harnish. It's 44 cards. They're pretty cool. They're very cool. I like them. I use them often, but yeah. So in a couple days, 28, we have 31 days. This and then new moon on the, like I said, on the 30th, and then New Year. Whoa. Well, definitely going to be saying some affirmations. I've started doing affirmations again every day for the past, I'd say, few months. But I'm going to do something, change them up a little bit on the 1st of January. So I do something a little different. Call on something a bit different. Yeah. Now I have angel numbers. Okay. I'm sorry. I want to do angel numbers or angel messages, and I asked if there's anybody that wants to come forth. And I do have somebody that says they got something to say. So we'll see who it is. Just a moment. Just take a sip of water. Ask for your angels and guides to be present and my angel and guides to be present. So I don't know who wants to speak. Let's see. Their energy is pretty strong. Female. I'm getting number 16. So we'll see what that number is relating to. It could be the date of her passing on the 16th, or she's related to somebody that's birthday fell on the 16th, or she passed 16 months ago. Okay, so this lady that's coming through, very strong energy. I think she had her hair, kind of shoulder length. It looks kind of blondish, light color. I don't know if she changed her hair. She was talking about number 16th, and I get a name like that starts with a C. Now that could be, I'm asking her name. Sometimes they give me a name, but it could be her name or connected to somebody with that name. And I'm getting something like Carla or something. Could be Charlotte. She has trouble communicating. I think she had her breath before she passed. She was having trouble breathing. But I don't know if it's Carla or something that starts with a C, and a connection with number 16. And she passed. I don't know if it was COPD or what it was, but definitely, yes, she had a lot of trouble breathing. And she says, only the person will know what I'm talking about she says, say ring of fire. They will know what they're talking about. And to me, it almost seems like if some people know what like a Wiccan circle is, you could be outside and have a circle with like all these, lamps or candles or something. But she said ring of fire, so I don't know if she's showing me this, if that's relevant to that, or it's because she's talking about ring of fire. So somebody that's either going to be watching later, or that, I don't know if it's somebody that's here now, but she's talking about that. And I think it's a direct message to that person. It's for that person. So, okay. She'll come around the person. It's her because she touches you right on the head. And she'll say like, oh, tomboy, oh, tomboy. So I don't know if she was teasing a sister of hers, calling her a tomboy, but she's referring to that, oh, tomboy. She was a bit of a tease and liked to play a lot when she was younger. And I see her right now. This lady that comes through appears to be in her 30s, but she's talking about number 16 again. So I'm not sure if anything rings with you guys, but she's talking about that. And she says there was something about a teapot and a kettle. Like the kettle looked like the teapot. She showed me a kettle and teapot. She showed me the teapot first, but it looks like a kettle. So I don't know if they've used the teapot as a kettle. You guys would know. I'm just interpreting what she's showing me. Um, so before she passed, not only had she trouble breathing, but she maybe starting dementia. She was forgetting things. She was saying things that didn't make sense. Kind of makes sense now. So she would have been, but this is a lady. I don't think she would have had kids because she's talking a lot about her sister. So I don't think herself she had children. She doesn't show me children. She shows me a lot about her sister. So I don't know. And she makes reference to either she went to Hawaii or she wanted to go because she's kind of dancing with the, the little straw skirt, like hulu dancing kind of thing. So I don't know if you guys relate to this or not, but she's talking about that. Very fun loving kind of person while alive, that's for sure. And she came in very strong with a lot of energy, but now she's leaving. She said before she passed, she had a lightheaded, so I think blood pressure. She couldn't breathe properly, and I think blood pressure. There was kind of a pain, a light pressure here, which didn't help. So anyway, that's how she passed. Yeah, thank you. All right, she's gone. I have a man coming through. He would have been in the army. He's dressed in his army suit. Looks could be military. Talks about Ben. Somebody named Ben. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. Definitely talking about a Ben. Uh, so you okay. So he would have flown planes. Um, I asked for his name. He said Ben, but I don't know if it's his name or his connection with Ben, or the nickname Ben. I don't know if it was his real name, like his complete name, but they called him Ben. He's telling me before he passed, there was a lot of sadness, very very sad. Oh, okay. You think that's him? And Ben is a friend? Okay. All right. Then that's for you, Jenny. He says it's not his death wasn't painful. He felt like a hot flash on the forehead. It was like a lot of heat, and it is to him. He says it happened fairly quickly, and he's telling talks about Ben, and he's saying something about you turn the page, turn the page. Um, and this book, it looks like an old book, but I don't know if Ben's with him when he says to turn the page, but he's talking about turning the page. And I don't know if he's just saying that because he wants him to change his life, do something, move forth. Okay. I said, is there anything else you want to say? And he's more or less saying, tell him, button his shirt. It's a message about moving on. Yeah. And then button his shirt. There's a message with that. While you say to him, button your shirt, it's a different meaning to that person. So it says button your shirt. So there's something. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. He just thanked me. He's moving on. So it's a lot of energy. Oh. And just know that these messages, not it's not a full reading. When people come to me for a reading, they get some tarot, some angel messages, and mediumship, and some just want straight mediumship. And we do this like for almost an hour, sometimes half an hour, depends how many want to come. But these messages that they come and they want to share, it's proof of survival. It's like when you go to a spiritual church and sometimes there's somebody there that's the medium that does messages. It's basically proof of survival. It's not a reading. Just keep that in mind. A reading is a lot more information. Okay. Fran told me. Oh, you smelled him before? Okay. Yeah, they come around us with their scent, right? I mean, my grandpa comes around. If I smell a certain pipe or a certain cigar, I know it's my grandpa. That you just know, right? Yeah, yeah. It is a message about moving on. Yeah, and this is the perfect time to do it. You know, you gotta let go and release it. You know, yeah, yeah. I have probably have time to one more. I have a lady that's coming. She comes to me when she was younger. She was probably a very young teenager. But the important is that she says she always wanted to light the candle. So if you have a sister, an aunt, a mother, that they had to light the candle. They always wanted to be the first to light the candle. Um, but she appears to me, like I said, she's young. She appears at like 10, 12 years old. She's very young, but she's running and she's got a candlestick. They're tapered candles, and I don't know if she's had it lit, but she's going with that to light the other one. Um, and I'm getting a name. I asked for a name, and I'm getting something that would start with an I, like Ingrid or something similar. Sometimes they have trouble saying their names or something similar, but talks about like Ingrid or something like that with an I. She would have been always full of life, full of energy, playing around. I'm trying to get her to tell me that she passed when she was older, she was younger, trying to get more information. Or how she passed. It was quick, anyways. I think she was young when she passed because I said to her, "You can tell me how old you were," but she's showing me something that she was kind of shocked. She was, I don't know, to me, it was either a trauma. Um, she talks about number 27, so I don't know if she was 27 when she passed, but I think it was some kind of trauma that happened and she passed. Or she passed on the 27th or connected to a number 27th. Some families will have a number that follows them in their life, and I've talked about that in my class. Some families, if you look, their address will have the number in it. Every time they moved or signed documents, whether it's a home purchase or a vehicle or signed for a life insurance, every time, if you look at those, it's always been the same date, like the 27th or something like that. And that number follows sometimes a family. I've seen it. I noticed that when I was really young, and I've seen it throughout my life. So could be that, or like I said, the 29th, 27th, there's a connection to that. Okay. Yeah. So she talks about, so if she was 27, let's say 27 years ago, or she was 27, but she's showing me a lot of, her life was really a lot of fun when she was younger, and I guess as she got older, a lot of trauma. Um, she was full of life then. And she wants people to know that those younger years, they're wonderful. As you get older, that's for sure. It's difficult, but for her, it was, it kind of put a damper on her light. You know what I mean? I mean, she was full of life, fun, and then some traumas happened, and it was just kind of really went downhill for her. So this trauma, I'm not sure if it was like an aneurysm, something that happened. I get a feeling it was on the right side of the head, but she looks very shocked and like trauma, and then there's a lot of pain there. So yeah, but she's kind of quiet now. She's very tired. I don't know how long ago she's passed, but she's exhausted. It takes a lot of energy for them to come. So thank you. If I ever had someone come through with bad energy, I've had somebody come through that was very foul mouth. So I'm not going to repeat what they say, except saying that they have kind of a colorful language, and people automatically know, okay, you're talking about so and so. They automatically know. And it's short. I communicate, I will say to them, okay, that's how you were. You're telling me how you were here on Earth, and they take the characters with them. But after that, they go. And if I have one or two of those, then I totally have to clear my space after and stuff like that. But some, not too often. I'm protected. My guide only brings people that they need to put the message through, and I'll do it for them. And I've told some spirits sometimes, okay, I get it. You were, cursing left and right. I get it, but you don't have to continue now. I say that to them. So yeah, yeah, yeah. The holidays are hard. One of my friends just had one of her friends pass away on the 21st of December, and her aunt is a few days. It's not easy. This year's been difficult. My mom, 2011, but my grandparents were around a lot more this year, more than any other year. And yeah, I mean, you have these memories that surface around the holidays, whether it's a Christmas song or this one lady that lives up north. She's French. She put a song on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my gosh. My aunts, my uncle, the whole family, they used to sing that all the time. And I got choked up listening to it. And it played over in my head, of course, like 2, 3 days in a row. And it was a nice memory, but at the same time, it hurt. Um, Love hurts, what can I say, right? We miss them like crazy. We talk them, it's not the same. I mean, I get that. Yeah, it's always, even the good times, even the good memories sometimes bring sadness, because I miss those. I miss the times with my grandparents and my mom, and we miss them. I miss the good times. But I'm grateful that I had those, you know. And I think, hopefully my grandkids will have some good memories of me. But you think about that as you get older, right? Yeah, you think about it. Your friend passed last week. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear. Oh my God. Yeah, it's, my ex brother in law passed on the 24th of December. My ex mother in law she never cared for Christmas too much before, but even worse after. One of my cousins, he was 20, 21 when he passed. And it was just before, around maybe a week before Christmas. Um, yeah, it's not easy. Then one of my friends here just had a car accident. They didn't tell us until yesterday. She had I think it was 22nd, major concussion. So she's off work. She's off doing a lot of things for a while. Yeah, but she's alive, thank God. But it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. Yeah, you try to think of the good times, but it's tough. It's tough. And we remember them around Halloween time, when we do the sometimes throughout the year it's worse than others. For some reason, I think about them a lot the whole year, but there's certain things around the holidays that bring back certain touchy things, right? And I think a lot of us throughout our life, we want to hold on to those memories because it's memories of them. But if you have a memory and it hurts, to me, when I said I am grateful for that memory, although it was painful and I wanted to cry and choked up, it was a good thing when I said I am grateful for that. It kind of helped. you know, I was driving to my daughter on Christmas day, and this song played on the radio, which I don't always play the radio, but it played. First song. We get to her house, and as soon as it's an hour drive, we get there. The same song started again, same song. That brought a lot of memories too, and I'm like, wow, coincidence or what, right? But yeah, you had a celebration of life for your grandpa. Yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, we miss our loved ones. Yeah. My ex mother-in-law, she turned 87 years old, and she's been a widow since 1994. I think he passed away, and it's been like, and her son passed away in 2000. I think now, Mike's been gone for a long time. So I mean, you lose your husband, and then I don't think it was, maybe it was 10 years after she lost her youngest son. It's yeah, yeah, yeah. It's We have to be grateful for the people that are still around us. Be grateful for the people that we like, they like, and we can see and hang around and talk to them. Um, be grateful for that, and be grateful if they were in your life before. They're the people that were in your life. Be grateful for that. I know that I would be a totally different person if it wasn't for my grandparents, my mom's parents. I know that. I know that since I was this high. If it wasn't being my grandfather, I don't think I'd be here. You know, but and there was a singer who sang that song. Oh my God. Oh yeah, he was. That's a message. They send us songs too. I mean, they send smells, they send butterflies, they send dimes, nickels. No pennies we hardly have anymore, but they send us so many signs. And for me, my sign, I had a dream about my grandfather, and I gave him a hug. So that was. It's not something you forget, you know. Yeah, and he was telling you he was there. He was there for you. So they spend a lot of time with us. They're always around us, especially when we miss them a lot. They'll come around. They with us 24/7? No, but they are around us a lot, and some are more than other times. That's the way it is. Yeah, yeah. The happy memories too. You miss the physical. It's like we had a good time. Christmas was celebrated like for 12 days. I said I don't know how my grandma did it with all the pies. The baking was done a few weeks before, probably 2 weeks before, if not longer. And the bread, she made her own bread, everything. But by the time I was born, all my aunts and uncles, like, they were older, and everybody helped. She had a lot of help. 12 kids, their spouse, that's 24. Their grandchildren. I think my sister said she had 122 grandkids in total, if not more. I can't remember, but those are it, the memories that I hold dear, and you guys hold dear. It's those memories, the time you shared talking to them and sitting having a cup of tea or coffee, or my grandma used to sit with her cup of tea and her tea biscuits. I mean, I remember, and my grandmother was 4'10", so very short. My grandfather was 6'2", and my grandma would be rocking in her chair, And sometimes something would happen. I don't know. It would startle her, and her two little legs would go up, and she'd bend down. She was calling the Virgin Mary. So it was. You don't. You remember those things. They matter, right? Yeah, yeah. And my mom did a lot of stuff. Sometimes, I talk to her. I get all choked up. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing you can do about them. When they go, it's their time. There's nothing we can do, and I think, helpless. I mean, I always say, did I pray enough for my mom? Maybe I should have prayed more, or maybe I should have done this, or maybe, but it doesn't matter. When it's the person's time, when they're called home, there's nothing nobody can do. There are miracles that happen, because my mom, back in '94, I almost lost her. And I got so angry, because I'm like, not to her, but I was angry. No, no, I don't want my mom. Yeah, she's young and I'm young and I don't want to lose my mom. But then I saw her, how she suffered. And, near the end, when she was palliative, I thought, okay, I know it's her time. Come and get her. I don't want her to suffer. You don't want to let people continue living here, being their physical presence here when they're suffering. You don't want that. So, yeah. Hello, Diane. You're all the way from Scotland. Wow. Wow. Well, welcome. Yeah, Jen, that's not a healthy way to think, for sure. No. It was her time to go, Yeah. Yeah, your grandpa was right. My mom too. My mom used to say, be always straight up and with God. Be right, because when your number's up, we're numbers. When your number's up, bang. And my mom said, always be ready, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. So, do good, do the right things, be a good person. You never know what's going to happen. She was saying in French, it sounds kind of funny in French, but it's not. It's like, she says, when it's time, he comes like a thief. He just takes you. Bang. You never know. Yeah, your mom was in pain when she was on the way to hospital. Yeah. Yeah, my mom was stubborn. She didn't want to palliative. She didn't want to come and live with us. And then when it was time that she couldn't live by herself anymore, my sister and I, my sister came up. She was living in Florida, and I said, "Well, either move to Toronto with me, or you move to Florida. You don't want to go in a nursing home, but you can't live by yourself. You have to make a choice." It was hard. Then you take a person, take their home, take everything. She had to get rid of everything, pretty much. And then she went to Florida because she loved the weather. She'd go there every year. And my sister had a house, not an apartment. And, she had at least go outside and have summer year round, because the winter was really hard for her with our osteo and arthritis and fibro and all that, right? So, yeah, she was better off like there. But when she left to go there, I thought, okay, I can't just drive 5 hours and see you. You're over there, I'm working full time, and not going to see each other as much. And it hurt. It hurt. But I knew it was the best thing for her. It's part of life. Yeah. Yes, the life without the illusion of death. That's what some people say, and a lot of people say, death when it's our physical body that dies, right? But when our home is really on the other side, it's really not here. Everything here is illusion. I say sometimes life can be hell here on earth, because of all the challenges and struggles and pain that people, the suffering that goes through. But apparently, we have chose to come onto this planet to heal, and it's the planet that takes the longest time here when we come here to do anything, to accomplish anything. Other planets, you're in and out within days or maybe a month. But yeah, it's hell sometimes. Well, my mom did get some help eventually, but it was But like at that age, it's they're set in their ways. They don't want to change eating. You tell them you're diabetic, you can't have that. Well, I'm gonna die anyways. That's what she used to say. Mom, you shouldn't be smoking. You're on oxygen. I'm gonna die anyways. Yes, but the time you have would be better quality. But, our parents raised us. And when it comes to a certain age, you have to let them, make their own decisions. Keep them, have the respect. You try and get them to change a little bit, but if they don't want to, you have to accept that it's their life. They deserve to make those decisions for themselves, right? Our physical body's like an old beat up Chevy. Yeah, you can't always get a new clunker now. The soul drives the car. It is. Or a vessel. This is a vessel. It's not the soul. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, our time is up, ladies, and I hope you enjoyed tonight. I'm going to come back next Saturday, and maybe going to be more spirits coming through. So yeah. So Diane, usually here, 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's Ontario, Canada, and I do mediumship. I do oracle cards. I do different things. So until next Saturday, and I'll wish you all a very happy New Year. A couple of days from now, next Wednesday, right? New Year's Day, next Wednesday, I believe. So how time flies. This year's, I'm kind of glad to say bye-bye to this year. So I will see you in another week. Namaste, everyone. It'll be nice, Diane. Come on. Don't be shy. Come up. We'll get your card. We'll talk about a lot of things. All right. So namaste, everyone. Prayers for the healing of the heart, of the soul, of the mind, of the body. Wishing you all good health, abundance, wealth. Health is number one. Without that, nothing else matters, right? But in peace, a lot of joy and peace. Oh, wow. Oh my God, did you see that? Okay. That's the biggest. Oh my. I saw that orb. Okay. Holy. Okay, that was not a regular orb. I saw the wings. That was an angel. I'm going to have to watch this myself. Did you see that? Oh my God. It was big. It was like an angel. I've seen angels in parts of the world. People will show videos and I see things, but this was not ordinary. Whew. You're welcome. I'm going to have to watch it again. So, again, love and peace. All right. Namaste, everyone. Bye for now.